It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun on third down, Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Now Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
A big play forthcoming.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll try it out there for the next one.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Allen going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Has his man. It's Shakir.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen to throw once more. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir
from 3 yards out.
And the Bills are back within a score.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the gun, here's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's a 2nd and 8. Hand off now to Gibbs.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here's Goff.
There's Laporta. He's got it, the tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff flushed out right. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Fights off the defender. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That pass caught. It's Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 68 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
To the air, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Goff looking to throw. Rolling to his left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
That is caught.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Bills on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Khalil Shakir
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now Goff. And this one is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He shakes him off, escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Allen going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 5.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. But Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now it's Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 58 yards.
And the Lions are able to move back in front. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Now the try here for the point after. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it here. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Cook up the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give to Cook out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. From midfield, here's Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Back to the ground, Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here's Cook again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Shoves him aside. Oh, now he bowls him over. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Back to throw, Goff. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Gibbs. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Goff. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Khalif Raymond.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
A final shot before half for Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
Complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. Allen now looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th 4th down try.
That's caught by Shakir.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now Allen.
There's Samuel adding to his big game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Allen to throw once more. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the interception, here's Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 1st down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
On the return, Johnson. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And Cook has it left side. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Allen. Rolling to his right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. To the air, Allen. That is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That's Samuel. Caught left side. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. To throw, it's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook.
Down inside the 40. 2nd and 7.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. Handoff comes to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Allen. It's caught. Cooper. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Allen.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your...
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Here's Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
From the gun, here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Goff.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, right side.
He's still on his feet.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the 50, it's Goff.
That's complete to Laporta.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Throw caught by Raymond.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. Again, Goff.
Over the middle and take it in by Laporta.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Khalif Raymond.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They're going to try and run, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And the Bills getting set to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Open man is Samuel, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Now Allen again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Allen going to go on 4th down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Allen going to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Keon Coleman.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. But Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's one of those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
There's Samuel adding to his big game. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
And now out come the Bills.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. First by him near the 35. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
56.
Now Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Goff now looking to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Goff now to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Goff now looks to throw.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
Goff. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Allen. It's caught by Coleman. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.